Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin collectors. If you have ever held a Mercury dime in your hand and wondered if it might be more than just silver, if it could be a life-changing collectible, then you have come to the right place. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible world of ultra-rare Mercury dime coins that are commanding astonishing prices in today's collector market. This is not just history. This is your opportunity to unlock value hiding in plain sight. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Let us explore why these dimes are more than just currency. They are prized artifacts. First up, we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1944 Mercury silver dime, with the D mint mark a shining gem of American numismatics that has become a hot item in today's collector's market, especially in very fine condition with a unique black shade patina. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Don't be fooled into believing a low price from any ordinary vendor. This coin is not just silver, it is history, it is art, and it is in high demand right now more than ever. Let's travel back to the World War II era. The Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty Head dime, was minted from 1916 to 1945. Designed by Adolf A. Weinman, it portrays liberty with a winged cap symbolizing freedom of thought. The 1944 edition was struck during a time of global turmoil, yet these dimes captured a sense of American optimism, strength, and freedom. The D mint mark tells us this particular piece was minted in Denver, one of the critical United States mints during the war years. When you hold this coin, you are holding a piece of 20th century American resilience. What sets the 1944 with D Mercury dime apart is not only its beautiful design, but its distinct characteristics. The silver content alone, 90% silver, gives it intrinsic value. But when we talk about condition, that is where things really start to heat up. The very fine condition, with clearly visible details on Liberty's hair and wings, along with the torch and olive branch on the reverse, makes this coin a standout. And if your coin has that striking black shade, whether from natural toning, years of preservation, or oxidized silver, you have got an eye-catching piece that collectors absolutely adore. This unique tone adds personality and mystique, turning a silver dime into a miniature piece of art. Now let us talk rarity. While 62,224,000 dimes were minted in Denver in 1944, finding one in very fine condition with natural black shading is not easy. Most coins were circulated hard during wartime, which wore down their features. So when collectors come across a specimen with crisp detail and a unique patina, they take notice. Trust me when I say this coin is no ordinary find. The market today is full of people who regret selling this coin too early or too cheap. Don't become one of them. Coins like this are becoming increasingly sought after, especially by collectors looking for standout pieces to complete their Mercury dime sets. Let us talk numbers. A 1944 with D Mercury dime in very fine condition typically fetches between $200,000 based purely on silver value and condition. But that is just the beginning. With the unique black shade and the growing interest in toned coins, we have seen these dimes sell for $450,000 or even more, depending on the visual appeal and buyer interest. On auction platforms and coin shows, emotionally driven purchases often push the price even higher. This is a real investment opportunity, and I mean it. Do not fall for lowball offers from casual dealers. Your coin is worth more than just its weight in silver. So what should you do if you own a 1944 with D Mercury dime or are thinking of acquiring one? First, handle it with care. Use gloves or a soft cloth. Second, never clean the coin. That gorgeous black tone is part of its charm and value. Third, if you are buying, make sure to go through trusted dealers or authenticated auctions. Get your coin graded if it looks especially sharp. It could dramatically increase its market value. And always stay informed about current silver prices and collector trends. This is a living market, and prices shift with demand. And remember, trust me, do not let anyone convince you to sell too quickly or too cheaply. You are holding a valuable and desirable piece of history. In conclusion, the 1944 with D Mercury silver dime is not just a coin, it is a masterpiece of American history, a symbol of liberty, and a smart collector's asset. Its unique design, silver content, rarity in very fine condition, and especially its appealing black shade make it a standout in any collection. Don't underestimate the hidden value sitting in your drawer. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this coin is a must-have. So treasure what you have, hold on to it wisely, and do not be swayed by anyone who underestimates its worth. Trust me, and remember, true value is not always obvious to the untrained eye, but in the right hands, this dime shines like a diamond. Next up, we are diving into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in American history, the 1943 Mercury silver dime, without a mint mark, especially one with a unique dark black tone. This isn't just pocket change. We're talking about a collectible that is grabbing serious attention in today's action-packed coin market. If you've got one of these in your collection, or inherited one from a family member, trust me, you might be sitting on a silver treasure worth more than you think. So grab your loupe, sit back, and let us explore the incredible story and hidden value behind this historic coin. Let us begin with a quick historical overview. The Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty Head dime, was minted from 1916 to 1945. Designed by the legendary sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, this dime features Lady Liberty wearing a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. Many people mistakenly think it depicts the Roman god Mercury, hence the nickname Mercury dime. The year 1943 falls right in the heart of World War II, a time when silver was still commonly used in the United States. Coinage. The absence of a mint mark on this dime means it was minted in Philadelphia, the oldest and most iconic United States mint facility. Now let us talk about what makes this specific coin so special. The 1943 Mercury dime without a mint mark, particularly those with a naturally dark black tone due to oxidation over decades, stands out for both its character and rarity. That deep patina is not a flaw, it is a sign of age, authenticity, and originality. It gives the coin personality, a story that goes beyond just numbers and grades. In fine condition, which means it has circulated but still retains clear details, this coin embodies both history and elegance. What makes this coin rare in today's market is not just its age, but its condition and tone. Collectors worldwide are actively seeking Mercury dimes with distinctive coloration, especially the dark black shade that naturally develops on high silver content coins stored for decades. Combined with the 1943 date and the absence of a mint mark, this coin becomes a prime candidate for premium pricing. Coins like these are no longer common in circulation. Many have been melted down for their silver content or lost over time, making well-preserved examples highly desirable. Now let's talk numbers, because I know you are wondering about the current market value. In today's collector market, a 1943 Mercury dime without a mint mark in fine condition typically starts around $190,000 for its silver content alone. But remember, this is no ordinary silver dime. That rare dark black patina and well-preserved details can significantly boost its value. Right now, collector-grade examples like the one we are discussing are fetching anywhere from $500,000 or more, depending on the exact appearance and market demand. And trust me, the demand is real and rising. I have seen auctions where emotionally attached collectors are paying surprising premiums for such pieces. Here is an important tip. If you have this coin, do not rush to sell it to just anyone. Trust me, and do not waste your precious treasure. Don't be fooled into believing a low price from any ordinary vendor. Many casual buyers will try to convince you it is worth only the melt value. That is simply not true. There is historic value, artistic value, and collector demand that goes far beyond its silver weight. Make sure you get it professionally appraised, or offer it through trusted collector communities or auction platforms where real enthusiasts understand its worth. If you are a new collector and you are lucky enough to come across this dime, keep it safe. Handle it gently, preferably with gloves. Store it in a protective sleeve or coin holder to preserve its natural tone. And remember, never clean or polish the coin. That black shade is not dirt, it is a part of the coin's charm and value. Altering its natural look could destroy its collector appeal. As we wrap up, let me say this. The 1943 Mercury silver dime without a mint mark is more than just a piece of silver. It is a piece of American history. It is a symbol of wartime resilience, artistic brilliance, and enduring value. And if you own one, you are holding something truly special in your hands. So respect it, protect it, and share its story. Trust me, this is the kind of treasure that grows more valuable with time, not just in dollars, but in legacy. Next up, we are diving deep into a coin that holds not just silver in its shine, but true historical richness. The magnificent 1943 Mercury silver dime with the rare Denver D mint mark. And this isn't just any ordinary coin, we're talking about one in very fine condition, with a beautiful natural gray shade that only time and authenticity can provide. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Don't be fooled into believing a low price from any ordinary vendor. This dime has stories to tell and value to add to your collection. So stick with me as we explore everything you need to know about this rare gem. Let us begin with the fascinating history and background of this beauty. The Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty Head dime, was minted from 1916 to 1945. Designed by Adolf A. Weinman, this dime was not just currency, it was a work of art. The obverse features a stunning portrait of Liberty wearing a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. Many mistook it for the Roman god Mercury, and the nickname Mercury dime stuck. Now, the 1943 with D version was minted during the height of World War II at the Denver Mint, a time when silver coins were more than just money, they were morale boosters, a symbol of unity and strength. Holding this dime is like holding a piece of wartime American spirit. What makes the 1943 with D Mercury dime truly stand out? Let us talk about its unique features. Made of 90% silver and 10% copper, this coin has a weight of 2.5 grams and a diameter of 17.9 millimeters. The letter D under the olive branch on the reverse is the key mint mark indicating Denver origin, a crucial detail for collectors. But what is truly striking is the original gray tone that appears on this coin after years of careful aging. It is not damage, it is character. This gray patina is a sign of authenticity and originality, the kind of surface that seasoned collectors crave. Coins with such a genuine surface tone fetch higher interest and higher prices, especially when they are in very fine condition like the one we are discussing today. Now let's talk rarity and collector demand. While the 1943 with D Mercury dime had a relatively large mintage, finding one in very fine condition with its natural patina, unpolished surface, and strong detail is becoming increasingly difficult. Most of these dimes were heavily circulated or melted down for silver content over the decades. Today, collectors are not just searching for any 1943 with D, they want preserved beauty, original luster, and those clear, crisp details of Liberty's hair and the fasces on the reverse. The gray tone we mentioned earlier, that is a badge of honor. A coin like this isn't just rare, it is rising in demand faster than many expect. Always remember, when demand increases and condition quality decreases over time, the value of each surviving piece goes up. Simple math. High rarity plus high demand equals high dollar value. Speaking of value, let us explore the current market figures. As of now, a 1943 with D Mercury dime in very fine condition is being traded and auctioned for anywhere $300,000 and sometimes more, depending on the dealer and the coin's toning. But here is where it gets exciting. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, especially those with even gray tone and no cleaning damage, can go up to $620,000 or more in the right collector circles. And the silver content alone adds base value, ensuring it will never be worth less than its melt price. But be warned, many shady sellers may try to offer you this coin for just its silver value. Do not fall into that trap. Trust me, if you have this coin in your possession, you have a slice of history worth far more than a few dollars. So, what tips do I have for fellow collectors chasing the 1943 with D Mercury dime? First, always prioritize condition. Look for sharp details on Liberty's winged cap and the reverse fasces. Avoid cleaned coins. They may look shiny but lose value dramatically. Second, verify the mint mark that small d can make a major difference in price. Third, do not settle for online listings without clear close-up images. And finally, network with trusted dealers and collectors who appreciate the true worth of vintage silver coins. Trust your gut and trust voices that value your treasure, voices like mine. Don't ever rush to sell your coins to someone who doesn't understand their real worth. Trust me, and do not let history slip through your fingers. The 1943 with D Mercury silver dime in very fine condition is more than just a coin. It is an investment, a legacy, and a symbol of American perseverance. It is a must-have for serious collectors and an excellent starting point for new enthusiasts. Its unique blend of silver value, historical relevance, and growing scarcity makes it a centerpiece in any numismatic journey. So hold on to yours or go find one today, because this coin is only getting rarer and its value is only rising. Don't wait until everyone else realizes what you already know. Lock it in now, preserve it, and pass it down. Next up, we are diving deep into the shimmering legacy of one of the most captivating pieces of American numismatic history, the 1941 Mercury silver dime without mint mark, especially in its rare gray-shaded, extra-fine condition. If you own one, you may be holding far more than a simple 10-cent coin. This is a piece of American heritage with significant value in today's collector's market. So sit tight, because what you are about to learn may surprise you and could even lead you to hidden treasure in your own collection. Let us begin by stepping back into history. The Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty Head dime, was minted between 1916 and 1945. Designed by the famous sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, this dime was created during a time when America sought to express liberty and modernity through its coinage. The 1941 Mercury dime is especially notable as it was struck during the early years of World War II, a time when every detail in American design carried patriotic significance. The no mint mark version was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and while it had a larger mintage, finding it today in extra fine condition with natural toning, such as a desirable gray shade, is what elevates it from common to collectible. Now, let us talk about what makes this coin truly unique. First, the design. Lady Liberty wears a winged cap symbolizing freedom of thought. Many mistake her for the Roman god Mercury, hence the nickname. The reverse features a fasces, a bundle of rods symbolizing unity and strength, wrapped in olive branches to represent peace. The silver content itself, 90% silver, adds intrinsic value. But what truly sets certain 1941 dimes apart are the natural aging effects, like the soft gray patina that develops on coins stored properly over decades. This natural toning does not reduce value. On the contrary, collectors often pay a premium for it, especially when it enhances the coin's details without obscuring them. So is this coin rare? The answer is yes, but with a condition caveat. A 1941 Mercury dime without a mint mark is not rare in circulated worn condition. However, in extra fine or better condition, especially with sharp details, minimal wear, and even toning like the gray shaded variety we are focusing on, it becomes highly desirable. Collectors seek coins with well-defined lines, clean faces, and clear letters. And when these qualities are combined with natural toning, you are looking at a coin that rises in demand and value. It is a simple truth. Condition and visual appeal drive desirability in the market. Speaking of market value, let us get into the numbers. As of this year, a 1941 Mercury dime without mint mark in standard circulated condition may fetch around $200,000, based mostly on silver content. But in extra fine condition, with attractive toning and strong eye appeal, you could be looking at $640,000 and sometimes even more from eager buyers at auctions or specialized coin shows. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Don't be fooled into believing a low price from any ordinary vendor. Your coin could be far more valuable than they claim. Let me share a tip. Always store your dimes properly, preferably in a coin flip or capsule to preserve their condition. If you suspect you have a high-grade coin, consider getting it professionally graded by NGC or PCGS. Certified coins almost always command higher prices in the market. And remember, the coin's story, the toning, and its historical charm are all selling points to a serious collector. Never underestimate the power of presentation. Clear photos, full detail visibility, and accurate grading attract top-dollar offers. Protect your legacy, and never let a fast-talking vendor convince you your dime is just junk silver. You may ask, why is the demand for Mercury dimes still so strong after all these years? because they represent an era of American resilience, artistic mastery, and silver currency. Collectors love Mercury dimes for their compact history and beauty, and assembling a full set is a dream for many. The 1941 edition plays a key role in that set, and coins in extra fine condition help collectors push their sets toward completion with pride. Don't miss your chance to contribute to this numismatic tradition and profit along the way. In conclusion, if you hold a 1941 Mercury silver dime without mint mark in extra fine condition, especially one with a beautiful natural gray tone, you are in possession of more than just a coin. You are holding a piece of American art and wartime legacy with strong market demand and significant dollar value. Don't undervalue it, don't rush to sell it, and most importantly, don't trust just any vendor with it. Always seek expert advice and know your coin's worth. You could be sitting on a silver sleeper, waiting to shine in the spotlight of today's collector's auctions. Next up, we are diving deep into a true piece of American history, the 1941 Mercury silver dime without a mint mark, particularly those with a stunning, mysterious dark black tone. If you have one of these beauties sitting in your collection or passed down through your family, trust me, do not underestimate its value. You are holding a relic that many overlook, but savvy collectors are actively hunting for. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly why this coin is becoming a hot asset in today's action-packed collector market. Let us begin by understanding the history and background of this fascinating coin. The Mercury dime, minted from 1916 to 1945, is officially known as the Winged Liberty Head dime. Many confuse the image with the Roman god Mercury, hence the popular nickname. Designed by the legendary Adolf A. Weinman, this coin symbolizes freedom of thought, spirit, and expression, pillars of American ideals. The 1941 version, minted during the heart of World War II, carries a deeper resonance. It served as daily currency during one of the most pivotal moments in global history. The 1941 issue without a mint mark indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the original United States. Mint, a place where coinage legacy was born. Now let us talk about what makes your coin uniquely valuable. First off, it is made from 90% silver, and that alone gives it an intrinsic metal value. But more importantly, we focus on your particular specimen, a dark black shade with no mint mark and in fine condition. That darker patina isn't a flaw, it's a badge of honor. It is a natural silver oxidation that occurs over decades, often increasing aesthetic and collectible value. This mysterious tone gives the coin a vintage allure, and many collectors see it as a premium trait rather than damage. Combine that with strong strike details and a clear date, and you have got a coin with high numismatic appeal. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. These details matter immensely. So how rare is it? While 1941 Philadelphia dimes were produced in large numbers, finding them in genuinely fine condition, untouched by harsh cleaning or corrosion, is becoming increasingly difficult. Most surviving specimens have been heavily worn or melted down for their silver content decades ago. Coins with dark, original toning and full facial features on Liberty's portrait, even in fine grade, are getting snatched up quickly by collectors seeking originality and authenticity. This is not just any common coin, this is a hidden gem. Don't let ordinary vendors mislead you with a low offer. Your dime could be much more valuable than they claim. Now for what everyone is waiting for, the current market value in today's action-driven collector space. A typical 1941 Mercury dime in fine condition can fetch a modest value in comparison to shaded condition. But your coin, with its dark, unique toning and uncleaned condition, can push its value significantly higher, reaching $360,000, or even more, depending on the buyer and platform. If the toning adds aesthetic appeal and the coin remains fully readable and evenly worn, auctions have seen rare variations with similar features climb to even greater heights. Always consult trusted platforms, but more importantly, trust your instincts and do not undersell to casual dealers. Your coin has charm, character, and growing demand. So what can you do as a collector? First, never clean your coin. That black tone is often desirable. It tells a story, and removing it could strip away value. Always store it in a dry, protective sleeve or coin flip to prevent further tarnishing. And when getting it valued, go to reputable numismatists or online auction houses that understand vintage silver dimes. Avoid selling to pawn shops or quick buy stores. Their goal is speed, not fair evaluation. Trust me again, a slow and careful sale often gets you the highest returns. Be patient, educate yourself, and above all, know what you hold. In conclusion, the 1941 Mercury silver dime without a mint mark and that rich black tone is far from ordinary. It represents American history, fine craftsmanship, and growing collector interest. Whether passed down through generations or discovered in your collection, this coin deserves your respect. It may seem small, but its story, metal, and rarity make it a big player in the world of numismatics. So guard it well, share your find, and stay connected to fellow collectors who understand its worth. Don't be fooled into believing a low price from any ordinary vendor. Your coin might just be one of the best kept secrets in the market right now. Next up, I'm going to reveal the fascinating story and true collector's value behind one of the most cherished American silver coins ever minted, the 1939 Mercury silver dime without a mint mark. If you have got one of these beauties sitting in your collection, trust me, you might be holding on to a hidden treasure. Stay with me till the end as we unfold the value, rarity, and tips that can protect your investment in today's red-hot numismatic market. Let's begin with a little history. The Mercury dime, officially known as the Winged Liberty head dime, was minted between 1916 and 1945. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, the coin features Lady Liberty wearing a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought. While many mistake her for the Roman god Mercury, hence the name, it is indeed a powerful American icon. In 1939, the Philadelphia Mint produced these dimes without any mint mark, and they were struck in 90% silver, making them not only historic, but also intrinsically valuable due to their metal content. But this isn't just about silver. The 1939 Mercury dime carries decades of American history, minted just before the United States would enter World War II, during a time of economic recovery and social change. Every coin from that era tells a story of resilience and evolution, and this one is no exception. This is not just a coin, it is a snapshot of America's soul at that moment in time. What makes the 1939 no-mint mark Mercury dime truly stand out are its unique design features and build. The obverse shows Liberty with wings on her cap, surrounded by the word liberty and the motto, "In God We Trust." On the reverse, a Roman fasces is flanked by olive branches, symbolizing the dual power of war and peace. In fine condition, the details may show some wear, but still retain crisp lines that make the artistry visible. Even a coin with slight circulation still captures the soul of its design, and that is what collectors crave. Now let us talk rarity and why collectors are eager to get their hands on this coin. The 1939 Mercury dime had a decent mintage, but time has thinned the herd. Natural silver melting, circulation damage, and collector hoarding have made genuinely well-preserved specimens harder to find. A fine condition 1939 Mercury dime without a mint mark might seem common to the untrained eye, but seasoned numismatists know its growing appeal and increasing scarcity in this grade. It is not just about age, it is about condition, silver content, and growing historical interest. That is what drives demand. Now, the part you have all been waiting for is the current market value in dollars. As of today's collector market, a 1939 Mercury dime without a mint mark in fine condition typically fetches around $445,000. Yes, you heard it right. This is a baseline for fine condition. Higher grades skyrocket in value, and prices are climbing steadily due to increasing interest in silver coins. And yes, this pricing is accurate and based on current coin auction data and dealer trends. But here is the golden rule. Trust me, and do not waste your precious treasure. Don't be fooled into believing a low price from any ordinary vendor. Many sellers try to undervalue such coins, especially if they think you do not know the market. But now you do. If you are a collector or a new enthusiast wondering how to protect or increase the value of your 1939 Mercury dime, here is what you need to know. First, never clean your coin. Cleaning can reduce its value dramatically. Store it in a dry, secure coin holder or capsule to prevent further wear. And if you are considering selling, go through a reputable coin dealer or auction site. Always research before letting go of your precious piece. Coins like these are only going up in value with time. In conclusion, the 1939 Mercury dime without a mint mark in fine condition may not be a five-figure coin, but its historical charm, silver content, and collector demand make it an essential part of any serious numismatic collection. Hold on to it, showcase it, and know that you own a piece of American legacy. Stay informed, protect your collection, and always trust the knowledge that keeps your treasures safe. And remember, trust me and never let anyone tell you your coin is worthless. Don't let someone buy your coin for cents on the dollar when it holds history, silver, and investment value. Guard your treasure wisely and keep coming back to this channel to uncover more hidden gems from the world of rare coins.